Hey there, good morning. Today is Saturday. It is the 12th of June. And I'm here working out on a treadmill. I just read another chapter from this book, Forgiving What You Can't Forget. And this chapter is talking about loss and bitterness and grief and broken hearts, stuff like that, which I'm glad I'm reading this book. I'm actually on the road. I'm in Springfield, Missouri, on my way down to Austin, Texas. Taking a road trip with my sister, and it's an interesting day yesterday. Sister is a talker, and we were talking about a lot of stuff, and as I sat back and I was listening to things that she said, where she shared some things that I found very disturbing, that I was not aware of. And then we stopped yesterday. My niece, one of my nieces, has an internship in Missouri, so we stopped to see her and spend a little bit of time with her, go to dinner. And she shared something as well, and nothing wrong with what she shared, but it was just, there was something between all the conversations that I had yesterday. I found myself a little upset and offended, and not at them, but it's really like old wounds, like somebody poking at an old wound, and it was really perturbing me yesterday, and definitely robbing some of my joy. And so it's good to get up and exercise this morning. I did my plank challenge that I do daily. I did yoga. Now I was reading on the treadmill. I read this chapter, and I'm about 2.5 miles in to a walk. And so exercise is a wonderful stress reliever. I did do my Bible study this morning, and I prayed, and this book is actually Bible-based as well. So the combination of all of the above is allowing me to kind of let go, to process, to recognize that there are some feelings that I had about past hurtful situations that I think I just made a decision to kind of like forgive and let it go. I'm not quite sure that my heart did. And so I don't think I went through the process of really evaluating the effect of, what was done, the impact that it had on me. And, as things come up that are reminiscent of those things, I find myself having this unhappy feeling. So I'm trying to process and figure out, how do I deal with it? Do I need to talk to that person or people about it directly? Be somewhat confrontational? Do I go talk to a therapist? I get on my daily journal and talk about the specifics of it, or what? So I'm trying to work that out right now. But I'm just glad that I've got an outlet here that works for me. And so I'm staying on this treadmill probably longer than I had intended. I mean, it's already longer than I intended. I intended this to be on the treadmill for as long as it took me to read this chapter. But I'm going to keep going until my mind is clear. So, from a MEPS check-in standpoint, mentally, I'm a little bit preoccupied. I'm not as preoccupied as I was last night. I'm not as preoccupied as I was when I got on this treadmill. And so I have faith that I will get to a point of being clear. Emotionally, I'm optimistic that I can have a joyful day. Like I said, getting up, going through my whole intention routine to start my day off with gratitude and positivity and peace and stress relief definitely puts me in a position to be able to be happy. So in this moment right now, as I speak and record, I am happy and I'm optimistic that I can keep it that way today. So wish me luck. Physically, I feel good. I feel very good. I feel strong. Got no aches and pains. I like the way my body looks. My hair's growing a little bit. I'm not looking quite as completely bald as I was, because I thought I went just a little teeny tiny bit too short, but it's growing in a little bit. Still gonna keep it short, but I think instead of, for those that ever use clippers, I cut it using a 1, and it's like a 2 is too long and a 1 is too short, so I'm gonna have to go invest in some other clipper guards that allow me to find the in-between, so I know exactly how to do it, since I don't particularly like going out to get my hair done if I can do it myself. So that was my physical. Spiritually, I feel blessed. I am grateful, but I do feel compelled to spend some time in praise and worship so that I can really and truly put on the armor of God and let the Spirit of God soften and warm my heart, and to allow me to be forgiving of past hurts and even the silly things that people do right now that I find hurtful. So that's that. I'm gonna go put on some gospel music now, and who knows, I'm almost at 3 miles. Maybe when I get to 3, maybe I'll run a mile. We'll see. All right, well, for anybody that listened or watched, thanks. Have a blessed day.